If you're like me, when you're traveling, you accumulate a ton of video files, photos, what have you, and you don't always know what to do with them. It's such a hassle to put them onto your computer. It takes up all this space. What's the solution? The solution is a wireless SD card reader, and this one is from RavPower. It's called the FileHub. And that's what we're going to talk about right now. Hi, I'm Arnie, and here we talk travel, we talk about accessories, and we talk about photo gear. If you're into any of that, why don't you consider subscribing? Just click that big red subscribe button down below. Don't forget, click the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever we put up new content, and then make sure to check the description, the show notes down below in the description for even more details. The FileHub from RavPower is so much more than just a wireless SD card reader, although that is why I got it. The other things are nice, but I really wanted it to be able to use as an SD card reader and to put it directly to my hard drive rather than having to use it with the computer first. So let's take a look at this unit. Starting at the top, you'll notice that there's a USB, and this is where you would plug in maybe your memory stick if that's what you're going to use. For me, it's going to be an external hard drive. I've got a pair of 2 terabyte hard drives that I take with me, so that's what I'll be doing. Then there's the micro, so you can charge this, because not only is it the SD card reader, it also has a built-in battery so that you can charge your iPhone if you need to. It's a small battery, but hey, it's doing a pinch. And then on this side is an Ethernet connection, which is also one of the major benefits of this particular unit. Before I go on to more of the SD card reader part, let's talk about this. There are some hotels, granted there are fewer of them, but there are some that either don't have Wi-Fi in your room, or they charge you for each device that you want to put on. Either way, it's a real pain. So this allows you, with, of course, have an Ethernet cable to plug into their Ethernet port, and for you to be able to create your own Wi-Fi network, and nobody's the wiser. That's a great deal should you need it. All right, so that's another benefit. If you look on the side over here, you'll notice first off that it has 2 channels, I guess would be the term, 2.4 gigahertz and 5.0 gigahertz. Obviously, and it's you can choose which you prefer. Generally, you would probably choose a 5.0, but I know that sometimes a 2.4 is all that's available. Next to that is your SD card slot. And then right next to that, where it says SD and USB, is the button that allows you to transfer your files from your card to your external hard drive. All you have to do is put your card in, press the button like that. Well, I shouldn't say it's not instantaneous, but it begins to transfer all of your data from your card to your hard drive. No computer needed. You don't even have to turn this on with the power button on the opposite side. Slick. I think that it's just so awesome. Looking at the other side, obviously I mentioned there's the power button. All you have to do is push it. You'll notice it comes on. And then across here are a variety of different lighted symbols. Next to the battery icon that's lit up is the SD symbol. Shows you've got your card in there. Then it says whether you're using the 5G or not. And then there's a Wi-Fi symbol. And finally, are you connected to the internet? Now, one of the things that isn't mentioned in the manual is to be able to see some of these other things. To see the Wi-Fi thing, for instance, you actually have to press and hold. There you go. And that isn't mentioned in the manual. That's kind of a bummer. Super, super device. I just can't, this just makes me so excited to be able to use it. And again, all I wanted it for was as the wireless SD card reader. And to have all these extra benefits, that's a killer deal as far as I'm concerned. Now, what's in the box? Well, obviously, the device itself. There's a manual, which is pretty extensive. And there's a cord that goes along with it as well, so you can charge it with a micro USB and a regular USB, so you can charge the whole thing. Now, there is an app that goes along with it that allows you to do various functions. I am not going to get into that in this video. This is, to me, is going to be a lifesaver. All right, well, there you have it. Hey, if you like this kind of content, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe, and of course, click that bell icon. You don't want to miss anything. Thanks so much. We do appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.